Hi Biren.
Hi Meenakshi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Yeah, so this is a video for our series of Humans of Bodhigram for our YouTube channel. So, if you could share your journey of past couple of years, I know you've led a commendable journey and very transformative. So, if you could share some insights or some details about how you started working on water that you work on now.
So I worked for more than 3 decades in various companies actually, and in my last role I was in a function that's more commonly known by the name sustainability, and that's when I actually went into the villages to see conditions and how in the villages and how people are living there, and I realized the importance of quite a few things, among them education, healthcare, and water.
Yeah.
And later on I got an opportunity to work on water in the Kutch region in Gujarat, and that's how the journey started.
Mm. Wow. So, anything specific that you would want to share about your work and something that you would also want to teach all of us, As,
So I actually worked in 175 villages in Kutch. We worked in 3 talukas there. So every day we used to go to different villages and meet with the villagers, engage with them, and learn about the sources of water and the demand for water, and then take it forward using scientific methods by conducting a gap analysis, figuring out what interventions we can make do there, raising funds for them, and then actually implementing those schemes in a number of villages. So in the first year we were able to implement in around 34 villages or so out of the 175 that we surveyed, and that work continued, but later on we realized that we were too scattered, and therefore the focus is better. We needed focus, and we therefore decided to concentrate our efforts in the second year only on two things. One was reviving defunct borewells, and the other one was putting recharge tube wells across riverbeds there. So we did a proof of concept of 4 of them, and then showed what we did to a few influential people who then took it forward. And actually, as of date, I understand that more than 500 of them have been implemented.
Wow.
And this is something that has a potential to be scaled across the country. And
Yeah.
if it happens, then it will address the water security issues of villages to a large extent.
Wow. You were like also giving some example of the river thing, no? It's the same thing?
Yes.
Wow. Interesting. Anything that you would want us to, as maybe younger generation or people who are still studying or maybe trying their hands on sustainability, like to, maybe adapt certain things or learn some things?
There is only one message that I have to give, and which is reduce your consumption. That's it. If you reduce your consumption, you are helping the environment greatly.
Consumption as in?
Everything that you consume, right from the clothes you wear to the shoes that you buy, or the cosmetics that you use, anything that you consume as an individual. Try to use it for as long as possible. Once it's reached the end of its useful life, find other uses for it,
Yeah.
but don't discard it, and buy as less as you can.
That's a very good learning. Like we could definitely adapt also. This is doable. Also, I would like to know like sustainability and spirituality. इससे आप कैसे link up करते हो और what is spirituality for you? If you want to share some insights.
So ultimately, after a long and tortuous journey, I've realized one thing, that the roots of the current climate crisis lie in the greed of human beings actually. So we all aspire to things that are far in excess of what we really need,
Yeah.
right? And as a result, we consume much more than what we really need to be consuming. And as a result of this, we are consciously or unconsciously contributing to damage to the ecology, and therefore there is a direct relationship, because spirituality also teaches to detach ourselves from, to some extent, keep our needs in check to a large extent, and it teaches us many things. So there is a connection between spirituality and ecology, as I say it.
Wow. Yeah, that's very insightful. And anything like that you realized in past couple of years, or any specific story or information that you would want to share with us? on the video.
So if you want to educate yourself on how humankind has taken ecology to its current state, I would just urge you to watch David Attenborough's documentary, which is available on Netflix, A Life on the Planet. That will give you much more information than you will ever possibly find through searching on multiple sources.
Yeah, that's true. We watched it together yesterday, and it was mind blowing. Also, okay. Also, if you could share about your company, like you also have a company registered,
Yes.
and what does it do, and like anything
So,
about it?
the name of the company is Ekaagra Social and Microfinance Foundation. It's a Section 8 company with all regulatory approvals for under Section 12A, ATG, and CSR 1. And most recently, we actually did work on constructing additional classrooms in a village school in Kutch, and we conducted surveys for similar work in Dahej in Gujarat. So we have the license to operate in all areas under Schedule 7 of the Companies Act. So, but this is what we are currently doing.
And looks like your education has also been in social sector.
No,
I
it's
know that's not
exactly
true.
that way, but
Yeah.
I did my master's in chemical engineering and worked in various roles in different companies for more than 3 decades. But along the way, I've been a continuous learner. I pursued my MBA, then I pursued a postgraduate diploma in environmental law, and I also pursued a postgraduate diploma in community mental health.
Wow.
So,
When did you do this? All of this?
all while I was working. So
Yeah.
these were done either through part-time or through
Yeah.
distance education.
Wow. Yeah, like I shared, it's a commendable journey you've had, and I think we have a lot to learn from you. And so, any last words that you would want to share?
I'll repeat my message. Reduce your consumption as much as you can.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Biren.
Thank
It was so nice meeting you.
Thank you.